What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another unboxing. Something that's really awesome. Uh, so far, a lot of people been saying that this is the best 1/16th scale RC on the market. So I bought it. So let's open this up and look at this. I'm telling you, really excited for this. Got this actually on Friday. Got it on Friday morning, and I didn't have no time to make the video, and I didn't want to do a false unboxing, so I just left it in the box. But let's get it out of the box. I know it's a little bit where you guys can't see anything. I'm gonna fix that by laying it down here. All right, look at that. So here's the Hyper Gold 1/16 scale brushless RC with 45 amp ESC, and well, it has its own independent receiver. It's just ready for you to. The only thing I would say you need to change up are the wheels, because I've seen those break quite a lot. I did see a lot of videos on this, and the actual transmitter. That's it. And I have a transmitter and a couple of receivers I can switch it to. So there's a GPS model, Bluetooth. I don't have that one. I just have this one here. This is the one I got. Comes with two bodies. And this thing is fully loaded, guys. I mean, fully loaded. You have it. This is an optional. You can buy this. It doesn't come in this package. And that's it. Everything else is pretty much just the same previews of the actual truck. So let's get this opened up. We'll go on this side here. Add more tape there. One there. All right. Oh, it's upside down. All right, let's pull this guy out of here. All right, so it's almost mimicking a hobby grade RC cart. You guys could see decent manual here. This manual is great right here. Perfect for replacing parts and fixing broken parts that can be fixed again, like differentials. So really good. Might want to read that. You might want to read this more too, because I heard that the ESC has like a drag brake, so you might have to program it. Good thing I have my own programming cards, so it's not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off now. All right. So here's the truck, which looks terrific, guys. I mean, oil shocks, full ball bearings, skid plates, just everything fully loaded. So I'm going to go ahead and take this body off. So this is the first body we're going to take a quick glance over. I'm not going to take too long on it. Really terrific looking body. I do not want to scratch this one up. This is the one that I'm going to keep. And here is a basher body here. So you see it's missing skid plates and a wing here in the back. And I believe, if I would say, this is trying to look like VXL. That's just my opinion. I think that's what it's trying to go at. It's trying to take the looks from a VXL. That's what this body looks like. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just set this aside just real fast. We're gonna get everything out of this box here. There's another piece of tape here. Let me get this off. Okay, so here we go. Let's open this up. And this is where our transmitter rests. Let's just open that up. Let's get all that out of here. This thing comes with a lot of things, man. This is just awesome. This is one hell of a truck here. I was going to buy the Red Cat, but it was brushed. And I just went with this one, even though I'm not really big on these types of RCs. But man, this is fully loaded. So look at that. We get, these are made thick too, but I know why they give you these, because this thing's so fast. This is the most vulnerable part. So when you ram it into a wall, these tend to bend, because that metal is it may be hard, guys, But I could tell because I went to school to mess with metal, I could tell that metal's soft and moved. It bends. The real metal is black. That one doesn't bend. That's a different type of metal. So these are pretty good though. They don't get me wrong, they're still pretty good. I don't really bash my cars, so I know I won't be using those anytime soon. We get a wheelie bar here, which I'm really looking forward to putting on. It comes with both screws, so you can't open it like a maniac. You gotta kind of make sure you get all your screws into a corner and then open it. So we got that. Charger and batteries. So this is 100% ready to run. There's your batteries for your transmitter. So if you're buying this as a gift for someone, they can open it in a park or something, and you can always charge it up with a USB charger in your car, I guess, or you could pre-charge the battery for them. It's in the truck. So it's a really good gift. You can open this anywhere and they can immediately have fun. So that's really nice. Plus this charger does not look cheap, guys. This looks way different from anything I've ever gotten. It seems to be a lot bigger. Really nice looking balance charger. But I have my own, so I don't know about opening that. Then we got some tools here. I wouldn't really call these tools, but we got a screwdriver and a wrench. And then we got a whole bunch of clips here. And I think I'm going to switch the clips to some mini ones that I have that will hold a lot better, because I've seen those coming off a lot in the videos. And then we got our transmitter here, which isn't the best, guys. I mean, it really isn't. This is not too good. I was thinking about drilling a hole right here and then add in this like screwing thing so I could screw on something to hold my phone right here. So I was thinking about maybe doing that and using it for a little while like that, and then buy a real transmitter for it, because this is not that good, guys, but it's not that bad neither. And it does come with a few adjustments, just your basic, your super basic ones. I think this is a 3-channel too. So you can go ahead and lower the speed from 70, I think it's 50, 70, 100 or something like that. And then we got our light button and then our steering trim. So it's really simple, really simple transmitter. But hey, it's a ready to run RC. That's why I told you some of these things these transmitters can be the world's ugliest transmitter, man. Just ugly. All right, so here is the truck. Now check this out, guys. Look at that. So it comes with a fan already. I have another fan for this. Here's our independent receiver. You don't really see that being sold like that. You really, really don't. We got our battery here. It opens like this. So you see that? And batteries right here. This is our battery. 7.4 LiPo 2S. 1000 mAh, I think this is. I can't see, that's really, really small, but you guys could. So that's really nice. They charge up right here. So that's nice. So I guess I will be using the dedicated charger, guys, because I don't have anything to clip into that unless I make something. It's still not bad. I mean, it's still, I can get away with these batteries. So the battery just goes in and it has a strap. I mean, it gets like tied down with this here little lift hatch here. That's pretty cool. I like that. At least you don't have to worry about Velcro. Velcro gets dirty and then you gotta deal with it. All right, so look at that. Check that out. Honeycomb. I would say this is trying to look like a Traxxas. Kind of resembles the Slash a little bit, Got good tires. They do feel like they have a thin amount of foam in them, and they are vented. So you might have to drill a little hole in here, so that way, or cover up the vent when you're driving in water, guys. Cover the vent so that way if the water goes in and it starts to spin too fast, it'll be unbalanced and it'll just bust open the tire. So But man, check that out. And look at that. Oil shocks. This thing is fully loaded and it looks really nice. And it's got this like little LED HID bar here. It's like God. Oh, when you see it, it's just super bright. Looks like someone opened up heaven's gates. Got our back here. I am gonna check these shocks to see if they're filled or not. They feel unbalanced a little, so I gotta check that. But they do work. They're not leaking or anything. I hate it when they leak. On and off buttons right here. It's got a nice Deans. Look at that. They made the Deans look a little more important like this. I like that. I like that a lot. And it comes with that extra battery, which is just a, is this another 2S? I really can't see. Hard to see. It's it's like super small. Yeah, it's just a 2S. So you get 2 batteries and some straps here. See that? Some zip ties. This is a skid plate and a wing for the other body. I don't know if I told you. I probably didn't show you that bag. But it's a wing. See that? Skid plate. And that all gets connected underneath here. Kind of like a Traxxas. So, man, look at that, guys. That is just one awesome truck. Fully bearinged out, too. I don't have to worry about putting bearings in it. Everything is just great. This thing just feels awesome. Just solid, you know? Really good. I really want to get this thing out for a nice rip and have both off-road, on-road. The only thing that I don't like is the servo. I notice it's real wobbly, like, I don't know. But it is a 3-wire, and it is independent, the servo, so I can just change that out at any time. But it just looks good. And this thing is a monster, guys. I mean, that thing is a little monster. It's not a beast. A beast is 4S. But this thing's a 3S monster, guys. I seen this thing, and it is just crazy how fast it works. It's so nice looking, too. I think that's a quality ESC. It's not too bad. I know that. I messed around with some ESCs, but I didn't keep these. But this is a good ESC. It is. It's a 45 amp. You got our heatsink here with a fan and our motor there. I'm not sure of the KV because I can't exactly see it. So I'm sure it's in the manual, so you're going to have to read that. But I think it's like 2000 kV or something like that. You can always put something like, I don't know, like 5000 kV, 4000 kV, so it has more torque instead of speed. But look at that too. Hear that? I don't know if you guys could hear that. But it's got a metal drivetrain. You guys could even see it right here in the center there. See it? So it's got a metal drivetrain right down in here. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's right there. See it moving around? It's actually low, real low. It's actually really low. Sorry about the extra noise, guys, but my cats are loving these boxes. But this thing just feels great. It's got like these Nerf bars here. They are really good to, just in case you have a really bad impact here. This is just awesome. You can always just get rid of this ESC or figure out if you could pair this up to something else, because I've seen guys do that too. I've seen them use like these ESCs that are like cheap, and then they find like they have so many transmitters, they find one that works with it. I'm sure that this thing is just some kind of copy of something else, you know. So this thing's probably I mean, you can probably use this ESC, I mean this receiver, but you can maybe connect something else to it. Maybe bind it with something else. I have seen other people do that. They found something that it binds up to. But this thing is just great. And it comes with all this all of these things here. I can't believe they gave you these. That's just awesome. Because if you do wreck, this thing's very fast on 3S. So because of that, I'm telling you, these are vulnerable. I have an RC that has these, like, I don't know, they're not well protected. The bumper isn't big enough, and when you hit, boom, right there, they just bend. So they gave you extra. So if you do that by accident, you're not gonna have to just put yourself out. You'll be able to still mess around. You just gotta fix it, which is really cool. And I want to do a 3S run with it. Let me see if I could get a battery here. See if we could check it out. But I do have some 3S batteries. I don't know if they fit though. I'm not sure. But I do have some that probably fit. Probably. Let's check that real quick. So I have this 3S here. It chills out in my refrigerator. I always leave my lipos in the fridge on a certain temperature. Here we go. Perfect. It's like it was made for it. See that? And that's a Turnigy battery, something like that. I forgot the name of it. So it fits. So 3S runs are for sure. I have others too that are a little smaller, but this just fits perfect. It's lost the heat sink that goes around it. It says the name and the brand of it, but that's what it is. It kind of got swollen a little, and then it came down. It got hot from me acting stupid and using a 3S on a cheap ESC without a fan. So it kind of stressed out the battery. But it seemed to have went down the swelling, and I checked it and used it, and it works still. So that's just nice, man. This is just really, really great, guys. Look at that body. Look at how that looks. This little guy looks sweet. Oh yeah, look at that. Like a little monster. I believe these things go into here. See those little... There you go. And that's just... Man, that is just terrific looking. Really nice. So I really want to get this guy outside, and we'll take it out for a spin. See what it could do. Kind of wish I would add the GPS, because I don't own a GPS. I should, but I spend all my money on RC stuff and video games instead of buying what I need, like a good camera. But we'll go ahead and check this out. It's even got turnbuckles. And even the brush version, man, that little guy was hauling. It was basically like brushless. It was almost like brushless. Really nice truck. But I wanted the brushless. I don't want to replace motors, or, just not motors, but yeah, I don't want to keep replacing it. I'd rather just have it to where it lasts pretty good forever, basically, if you treat it right. And I have a fan for this, and I'm probably gonna switch this. See this? I'm probably gonna pop that off, flip it this way, because I seen it being sold with the ESC on the side better. I mean the fan, so it's not popping up. So I might switch that. But other than that, look at that, guys. That's just really nice. There is another version where this part's metal. You guys can see that. To the servo, some sort of metal tie bar. Not really sure what it's called. Really nice, just really nice. Overall, great RC, just terrific. So I guess this is pretty much the end of this one. The battery goes in, and it just looks great too. This thing is a little monster. And you can always buy the 3S that goes to it, but I don't really need to. I'm telling you, I have other 3Ss that are better than this. So we'll be trying it out with those 3Ss soon, guys. Very soon. As a matter of fact, it's not raining or windy, so I'll probably go out today, if not tomorrow for sure. But man, that thing is just great, guys. super good. I'll leave a link just in case you want to check it out. But it is a little pricey. I'm not going to tell you how much, but it's a little pricey. But thanks to inflation, and not to mention, it's fully loaded. I don't have to do anything to it. Anything. If I don't run it in water, the bearings will last forever. If they're not silicone, they're just regular. So I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to buy any shocks. I don't need to buy an ESC. I do need to buy this, but actually, I already, like I said, I have a receiver for my Skyfly, and I could just use that too. But I'm gonna use it stock for a while, and we'll go from there. Really nice body, and for you to get another body plus some extra skid plates, that's just awesome. Skid plates on a damn RC body. You never see that being done. This is the first time they've done that. Well, I have seen it on a couple others, but they don't really put skid plates on things, and that really saves your body big time. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. So I'll leave a link, and for sure we'll get this guy outside, and I'll put the wheelie bar on, and we'll do it run and 3S run and see what it could do. Forget 2S, but I am gonna run it on 2S, but I want to go straight to 3S first, see what it really can do. Stress it out a little bit, see what it can handle and what it can do, what it can't do. I know it tends to steer fast, so you got to watch out for that. But other than that, it's pretty good for just simple use. It's really good. I'm a casual RCer, so I don't really worry about it too much. It feels solid. But the only thing I might change out, like I said, that receiver, so I could use a different transmitter. This one looks a bit toyish, but if I put the part for my phone here, it'll give it a better look, at least a little bit. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys, and I will be back with more videos on this and other stuff in the future coming up soon. So stay tuned, and thanks a lot for watching.